Come in. Rock on, come in. Rock on, come in. All right, then, brother Adrian, we're live. So, um, before we get into this long overdue interview, I'm just gonna take a moment to share the live.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let me just share the live. Let me just locate it first. You have an exciting program, man. This is gonna be one of them ones.
Yeah,
Yep, yep, yep.
I've had a lot of them. Yeah, a
You
lot
know,
of them, boy.
if I a lot. All right, let me share these here to my 1 second. Subscribe. So I'm taking a few minutes to share the live, and I would ask of you, the viewers, to do the same. Share, 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 share. All right. Uh, Let me see. Share, share, share. Let's try to build the audience a little bit.
Yeah, man. You do your
Is it?
thing. You do your thing.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see. I got so much WhatsApp groups that I'm part of. I'm sending it in all.
I ain't got so much, boy. I try to limit myself from how much I have, man.
Oh, you trying to limit yourself?
It's too much, too many. I had at first I had like 60 something. I said nah,
Wow,
too much, man. Like
it's too much. I mean,
yes,
you're in that business whereby you must
60.
have the
I,
reach, you know.
I have a few, but 60 something. Nah, man. I had to cut it down.
Wait, 60 something?
Yeah, I had a lot of groups, man. I had to cut this too much, man.
Damn.
Then I was so busy. I didn't even realize what going on in some of them. Yeah, it's terrible, man. I cut down.
It's,
I got like about 20 something now.
oh, okay. So what about the Facebook groups? Are you in
No,
a lot of those Facebook groups?
I'm not a big Facebook person, to be honest. I am
Oh,
not a big Facebook. I'm more Instagram person.
of
And
course you are. I see you're verified on Instagram, so
now becoming a kind of a TikTok and Clubhouse person. So,
oh, I keep hearing about Clubhouse, but I've never
yeah,
tried it before.
Clubhouse is really nice, man.
Yeah, I
Clubhouse,
keep hearing about them.
you reach a lot of interesting people in Clubhouse, man. And the thing with Clubhouse, somebody got to invite you.
Oh,
And once somebody invite you, you be in rooms with Drake, Oprah, all kind of people, man.
yeah, because I was watching this interview with Jake and Floyd Mayweather when they was talking about Clubhouse. That
Hey, you.
Jake came in and was talking to him on Clubhouse anyway. But that's so the man, the legend, one of the pioneers of this Guyanese music scene, Mr. Adrian Dutchin. How are you doing this evening, man? What's
I'm
happening?
I'm great. I'm great. I know nothing but a legend, but
Man, you can't come on. Well, at least for my time,
uh,
you've done the works, and you're
uh,
still doing the works, man.
listen, I'm basically playing my part, man. That's it. I'm playing my part in this thing, and I'm loving it, and that's about it. I know people telling I'm a pioneer and I'm a legend. I'm a this. Ah, man. I'm just doing the do, man.
All right, so before we get into all the groovy questions and so forth, how are you doing mentally, Adrian? You know, it's a different time that we're living in. How are you doing mentally, being that you're an entertainer?
Man, I don't even know. Tell you the truth, I just live life one day at a time, man. Cause I've been going through so much, and I just try to live life one day at a time and deal with every challenge that I have one day at a time. I always go by the thing they say, joy cometh in the morning, right? So
Hmm.
that's how I move, man. That's how I move. Tell you, that's how I
Nice.
move, man.
All right, so let's take it back to the beginning. Where did Adrian Dutchin grow up?
Adrian Dutchin grew up in Kitty. Uh,
Kitty.
grew up in a place called Public Road, Kitty, and then I branched off. I went to Garden Street, then I went to Durban Street, then I went to Arbois Tongue, then I went to Alberton. I've been a Rolling Stone a bit. Yeah.
You live you live all over Georgetown.
I've been a Rolling Stone a bit. I've been a Rolling Stone a bit, but I think Kitty is where I spend most of my times. Though. Garden Street Kitty and Public Road Kitty is where I spend most of my time in that area.
Okay, and what about schools, man? What are some of the schools you would have attended while growing up?
Um, Comenius Primary School. From Comenius Primary School, I went straight to Richard Ishmael, and that was it for me for schools. Two schools, and that was it, man. I was like a crazy person. I don't know, man. I wanted to go to Queens College so bad. When I went to Richard Ishmael, they said if you get first, you get over 90% for 3 terms, then you could transfer.
Yeah, you could transfer. Yeah.
Transfer. I got it, and I was so embedded in the damn school that I didn't go. I didn't go. I
Oh,
don't
so
know.
you had the chance to
I
go,
had
but you
the,
didn't go.
yeah, but I didn't go,
Oh,
man. I because I was so embedded in this school. Like everything was just different for me with music and everything, and that was it. You know what I mean? Was it, man. So I never bothered, man. I just went to Richard Ishmael, enjoyed myself. And they say God knows best, and whatever you do in life is that's what you're supposed to do. So my my,
definitely.
my music career and whatnot started to flourish from Richard Ishmael.
Okay, so you just said that you was a crazy person in Richard Ishmael. Define crazy. What type of crazy you're talking about, man?
I was a crazy person, man. I used to play possum. I used to play possum a lot. Like I would personally play this little quiet boy for the bullies come to me so I could beat them up. I love doing that. I love doing that thing, man. I would play like I'm so scared of these fellas and whatnot. Cause coming up, I used to like to fight. I don't know what what type part of my life that crap. I used to love to fight because I'm short. I'm 5'5", and I love the fact that people love to underestimate me. That used to be a
Mm,
thing I love. And then I love a fight, man. I used to love a fight, and a part of my life I was really terrible, man. And I had to change, because I found out that ain't gonna carry me no way. So I changed up the whole thing and started with the vibes, with the music, and I started music with beating on tabletops in school and just basically freestyling, and I noticed people liked it.
okay.
People from other school used to come to me and be like, "Hey, we can pay $100 for come to his school." Well, there was a lot
Uh,
back then, you
back
know what I
then,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, and pay $100 for come to his school, and I would go to St. Joseph, St. John's, North Georgetown, Tutorial, even Queens College, and I would just do my thing and enjoy myself, enjoy them $100. Yeah, I start making my little money since then, Uh,
I actually went to tutorial, so
yeah, I
Wolford Avenue gang, man.
Woodford Avenue Street, that whole
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
man. Yeah, so
definitely.
that's how we did it. That's how
So
that's how I did it, and the
so
music started from there.
let's we're gonna get into the music and so on, of course. Let's talk a little bit about your upbringing. Who did Adrian Dutchin grew up with?
Well, my father was never around. I was always with my mom, the mommy's boy, and everything. My grandmother. Still, my father was never around. When I was like about, let's see, when I was about 14, like about 13, 14, I went to live with my aunt because my school was closer to my aunt and my cousins and them. Because with me, I didn't have my sisters yet. It was just me alone, and we just used to. I used to be a lonely fella for a long time. So
Okay.
I used to bump head with my cousins because they're guys, and we would always have a good time. So I end up staying there in Gardens with Kitty and going to school from there and whatnot. My mother, I would go back to my mom on weekends, and thing, and that was about it. I've never. I had a very, what to say. Um, my upbringing in school was very cool. It was a cool time, very cool time. I wasn't such a bad boy until the whole fighting start. Basically, I was a good boy. I don't know where the fighting thing came from. I don't know. It just
Okay.
happened.
You know, I myself grew up with my mom and my grandmother and my aunts and stuff like that. You know, motherly love is priceless. All that I am and hope to be, I owe it to my angel mother. But you know, when there's no man there, no father figure, it could affect you in a negative way. Did that
It,
happen to you?
it have its perks, you know. It, it, it let me. I sometimes it did, and then sometimes it didn't. You know, it didn't really matter to me sometimes. But
Okay.
coming up as a guy, that fatherly love and that roughness and that manly part of it is needed.
Hmm.
Same with a girl. If a girl grew up with her father, she needs that motherly touch, that womanly advice stage of her life and stuff like that. So I guess I learned it from being on the streets. I learned it from guys older than me. I learned it from uncles and stuff like that. But yeah, there are times when I felt a type of way not having a father around. I felt a type of way. I actually met my father for the first time at one of my shows. He
Wow, really?
yeah, he came to a show that funny story. He came. If you see my father and you see me, you'd be like, "Holy crap!
Mm.
Holy crap!" You know. It was a show in Queens. The show was sold out, and the I remember he got into the place free because they thought that
It was
he
you.
yeah, and he found it so funny. So he went backstage, and then when I knew something was wrong, the guy that was there backstage, like a kind of security kind of guy, he was looking like he was confused because he know that I went into that place. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? And he's like, what is going on here? And I started to laugh, man. I started to laugh, man. But meeting him for the first time was an experience because I was so shocked that the man was exactly he looked. We were replicate of each other, man. I was like, damn, boy, damn, you know. But even now, I don't think me and my father have that kind of father son bond like we should have though. I don't think so.
So,
Um,
oh, continue, continue.
he's in a different state. I'm in a different state. My father don't. He's a Jehovah's Witness. He don't celebrate Christmas, Father's Day, nothing like that. He's just a different guy, man.
So, are we end up in a show in Queens?
Boy, I guess he did it just to make
Oh, okay.
sure that he saw me, because that was the first time he had a chance to actually see me,
Okay.
And he saw me perform, and by Jehovah's Witness, he was blown away by the performance. You know what I mean? I saw him shaking a bit though. I sure I tell you that. You know.
So, you did mention that you grew up with your mom and stuff. What are some of the advice that your mom would have given to you as a child that, would have contributed to the man that you are today?
Never give up, never give up. And my mother, although my mother never um wanted me to be in music,
Hmm.
she wanted me to do something else other than music because let's face it, a lot of entertainers don't come out of Guyana, you
That's a
know?
fact, yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, and I know you like your little music thing, but I don't think that can do anything for you in Guyana. When you reach a certain age, you gotta make money to support yourself and your family, you know?
Okay.
Um, I just loved music, man. I did a few stuff things back and forth. I used to work at John Finance. I used to work at Don Gomes Optical, but the music, just the music, keep pulling and tugging at me, man. My
All right.
mom and my mother. She said, you could do your music and stuff like that, but do other things also. And I've always been doing that because music is a tough field, man. And I listened to her advice, and I've been doing different things ever since.
Okay,
But
before we go any farther, oh, you was about to say something?
yeah,
Continue.
man. But the biggest thing that she always um be strong, never give up, and my mother always encouraged me to be. a very good person to others. My mother's a very quiet woman,
Mm.
very quiet woman. And I've never seen my mother in a abuse out, a cuss out, nothing like that. My mother's just always quiet, bro. Like always quiet, man.
Nice, nice. So as I was about to say before we go any further, let's just give a few shout outs to the persons in the comments. Man, you have a lot of fans, man. We have people from New York, Mercedes LaRosa. Good night to you, Alexandra Murphy, my sis. Karen, big up yourself, Identical all the way. Terrence Moore, good night. Janet from Region 2. You know, Jackie Cumberbatch, good night. And remember, if you guys wish to forward a question that you would like for me to ask Adrian, you know, send on the questions, man. Yeah, so let's talk about the music, you know, the early stage of the music. You
Hey,
know,
tell them I said good night. Well, I guess they see me, so good
yeah,
night to
yeah, yeah,
all.
yeah. They see you,
Good,
they hear you loud and clear.
listen, good night to all the fans. Good night to all the fans. Thank you so much for the love, man. I listen. I've been in music since I was like 17 years old, brother, and
Yeah.
I mean, I've had my share of love from
Mm-hmm.
Guyanese, but for some reason, this song, Ben, the amount of love I've received from it is amazing. I'm like, wait, like I'm starting music all over again or what, man?
Man,
Like,
come on, you're Adrian. What do you mean? Like, is
nah,
for
but
example, like if Fojo put out a song, he's gonna get mad love because guess what? The consumers of music right now, like, it's our generation. Like, I'm
yeah,
I'm, I'm gonna be 35 in November, and I know Fojo from 20 years ago. I know you from that same time.
yeah,
So we gonna
it's-
always gravitate to the stuff that you guys put out.
yeah, listen, I'm I'm blasted, flabbergasted. I tell you, like the love I've seen with this tune and everything. Listen, I'm happy that I didn't say to myself, let me just stop music. The times when I said, let me throw this thing in the corner, man.
I
And I've said it many times.
I saw it in your actions many a times from a
I've,
distance.
I've
I
said it many times, man. Like, yeah, freak this thing. I'm done, man.
yeah.
I'm done.
So at that early stage when you began pursuing your musical journey, your musical career, what were some of the challenges that you would have faced? Because back then Guyanese, as we call it, Guyanese music, they wasn't getting much love.
What's
You
love?
know.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah.
Some of the biggest challenges was a recording studio, and the number one, like at the top of the list, is money, of course. Money.
Hmm.
If you didn't have money to go into the studio, if the producer didn't like you, if you had to do a lot of running around. You had to try to get a track from this person, then run and try to get it to that person. It was a lot of back and forth and stuff. Sometimes I remember walking to the studio many times just to record the song. And we used to hurt is if you walk to the studio and the people in there, the studio lock up. Man, you gotta walk back and it had its challenges, it had its challenges. And then I said, you know what? I went to Birchmore Simon from Cross Color Records,
Big up Birch, big up Birch.
and Birch said to me, "All right, this is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm going to sign you to a Cross Color label." I was happy. He said, "Wait, but only if you're doing soca music." And
Mm.
I knew nothing about soca music, bro. I heard it before. I didn't know how to execute it, nothing, because I used to like soul music. I like soul. I used to like my soul thing.
So this, when you went to Birch, this was before 7 or after 7?
This was after 7. This
Okay,
was
so
after 7. Yeah,
okay,
because
okay.
you know what I mean.
So
I
so what one thing I want to know, because as I said, I'm an 80s baby, so I would have lived through all those
mm,
eras. So and I think you guys had that song. I think was it
promises,
Promises?
promises.
Promises were meant to
Yeah,
be broken
yeah.
too. How
We
did that?
recorded.
How did that old group like came together, man?
Well,
Because
it was
it's a bunch of different songs.
if you notice, the group comprises of guys from the Avenue.
Oh
Everybody went to
yeah.
school in the Avenue. So
Mm.
what happened? I used to go to Richard Ishmael. Delroy used to go to Richard Ishmael. Alistair used to go to Richard Ishmael. So we were like, you know what? Let's form a little group, a little thing. I was like, no problem. I could do it. Let's do it. So now, Delroy, now we needed a place to rehearse first. So Delroy said, "Listen, I had a friend named Raymond that's good St. Joseph, and he would we could probably rehearse downstairs by him." So he's like, "All right." We pulled Raymond in the group just to get the
Mhm.
rehearsal spot, and we just formed this whole seven thing.
And then Sheldon.
And then Sheldon, well, Sheldon was like the wild card because
Okay.
Sheldon used to work. Sheldon used to work. We used to go to school. Sheldon
Okay.
used to
Okay.
work at Nigel's, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So Delroy knew Sheldon, and
Mm-hmm.
Delroy was like, "Yo, this dude could sing, so bring him in the group." I was like, "Yeah, it don't matter to me." I was just happy that a little thing was forming,
Mm.
you know. And then we did Promises, and I never expected Promises to blow up, just like
Man,
most
oh
of my
man.
songs. I'm a
Man,
bad
oh man.
I never expected Doctor. The TikTok. I never expected to blow up. Mr. DJ. I just do these things because I love doing it, and the excitement for me first with it was I started to punch at the idea that I can look at a blank piece of paper and I can put words to it and actually make a song. I was happy that I could do it, and I
Mm-hmm.
started doing it, and I was like, "Yo, you know what? Let me try this thing." Um, You are my heart and soul, oh baby, yeah. And
Mm.
I just kept running with it, you know what I mean? And I heard a cassette, and on the cassette had a soul song. I can't remember was the name of the guy, but it gave me an idea for Promises, and then I just started to write it. And what I used to do, my mother had some old cassettes. I used to put them in, and I used to record over them to remember what I did,
Mm-hmm.
and then listen it back. And the song just came out. And then when the
Mm-hmm.
song came out, it played over the radio. The way how it got to play over the radio, I they had a show called Chill, and
Mm-hmm.
I was a cast member. And at the time they I don't know if you might remember Miss Lorraine Harris. Aunt Lorraine used to have a show on the radio and all of that. That might be before you,
Nah, that's
but
before me.
that's before you. Yeah, and these people just they said, "Hey, why you don't sing the song on the show?" And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Okay." I was scared, but I was like, "Okay." I did it. People loved it, and the song started playing on the radio. Then Stan Gavaya gave me a call, and he was like, "Okay, you know what?" And I was so blown away because I remember hearing this man voice on the radio. I'm like, "Yo, you're Stan Gavaya, right?"
Yeah,
You know, so
yeah.
he got a he got an endorsement for us to go to Shanklands, do the video and all of that.
Mm.
I was just blown away. We did the video, and man, that thing was all over Guyana.
It was.
Yeah,
It was. It was. It was.
I had a
It was
ball
like
with
we was like, wow, our very own celebrities, our local celebrities. So you was just talking about when you went to Cross Color Records, and then Burke said that you wasn't
yeah.
gonna sign you unless you do strictly soca. So
So
you're there, you're doing your soca, you're putting out hits. At what point did you guys decide, you know what, it's time to form a group? Like what was the whole story behind times two?
well, what happened? Shomo, myself, I went into the studio a day, and I heard a beat. This guy called Mark Walcott, he
Mm-hmm.
he played a beat, and I liked it. And when I was vibing to it, and Jomo had a studio session after me, and
Okay.
the beat was like dun 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 dun, and I just girl, you drive me crazy, and I just started to sing to it because like if I like a beat, that's how I move, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Jomo was outside because what happened, like when somebody gets studio time, people would wait outside, and when you're done, they would come in. And he pushed his head inside, and he is like, "Yo, this guy got a nice. This is sketchy." You know what I mean? And he just when I see you on the club on Friday night, and we just started right there, just doing it. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
everybody was outside. They were jamming to the thing, and we didn't know. They just jamming to the shit. We didn't know nothing. So when we finished now, and we had a little idea. We would call it as a skeleton. When we came outside, people were like, "Yo, y'all got to record that shit. It is dope." I said,
Okay.
"You know what I mean?" And Borch is like, y'all coming to the studio tomorrow and put this thing down. But
Mm.
only thing we can change about it is Jomo's verse. Because Jomo had something else done way here on the record. He had, I think
Okay.
was he had something maybe one something two something he had. And Bert said,
Okay.
no, you gotta do better than that.
Mm-hmm.
So I went by him, we sat down, we put it together, and we went back to the studio the next night and we created Crazy. Um we noticed that we worked well together.
Mm.
And Vanilla was the one that came up with times two. She was like,
Oh.
"Oh, y'all just don't call yourself times two." All right,
Wow.
that's cool. That's cool. And it's amazing how a lot of people that have done stuff it's in the circle, right?
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing. So I mean, we started off. We did the first song we ever did was Crazy. Then um, the whole the same guy Mark Walcott. They had a beat, and they said to me, Adrian, let's send it to you and see if you like it, and you could get some ideas. I'm like, no problem. So they sent me a rhythm called the what's the name of the sarsaparilla,
Mm.
and I was like, I played it. The first song I got on it is, "Hey Mr. DJ, play some soca
For
music."
music. Come on,
I got
Mr.
Mr. DJ.
DJ.
I wrote that first, and then um they said so that's for you or you and Jomo. I was like, it don't matter to me, whichever.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote TikTok and threw it away, right?
Wow.
So yeah, it happens. I wrote it and I threw it away. So the same day, no, the like couple days before, I threw it away. I threw it. It was in my bedroom somewhere. Wrap up. It just threw. So Jomo came in because he was with Byron Lee. He came
Yeah.
in. He was like, "Yo, we need another tune. We definitely need another tune."
Mm.
I was like, I mean, I have something, but it's I don't know. He was like, all right, sing it for me, and I was just like, I went to a soca party, and he's looking at me like, why something wrong
Ah.
with you? You know, something wrong with you? And I'm like,
Mm.
what? I'm like, when she went on bend over, and he's looking at me like, something is wrong with you. You know what? That's a hit song, bro. I'm like, uh,
Mhm.
you know. And we just went into the studio and we did it. And the same exact thing that happened with me and Joe, the same exact way how Jomo pushed his head in and heard me doing the thing for Crazy.
Gillo did that.
Gillo did that. Yeah, yeah, like, Gillo was like, when we did this, Gillo was like, yo, what is that? What is that? And I didn't know who was Gillo, right? So Boy just like, do you know this guy? I said, nah. He's like, have you ever hear the song? When I did the da na na da na na da na da. I said, yeah. He's like, this dude. I was like, yeah. And
Legend.
listen, Gillo did that part like right there and then.
Mm.
He was like, I ain't letting this thing go. No, sir.
But look, no, somebody in the comments saying that no TikTok is the baddest app in the world. Y'all put on the song years ago, they have TikTok.
Yo,
That
and
was
look,
the
look at
man,
that. Yo,
man.
you know what's weird? A guy said to me like about a week ago, he said, do you know you ever approach these people for
That's,
TikTok?
that's why I was about to say. Well, yeah.
I'm like, nah, he's like, I think you sitting on millions, bro. I'm like,
Mm-hmm,
I,
mm-hmm.
I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
Yeah, because it's documented. So what can they say? They just change up the spelling and allocate it. So
And then, I mean, you never know. Maybe I have a case. Maybe I'm sitting on millions and I don't even know.
you're living in America, anything is possible. But let me tell you something. When I first heard of times two, I actually did a review video for Crazy. I think it's on my channel. But I remember that night when you guys did the video. It was a basketball finals in the sports hall.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Damn, oh damn,
that was something.
yo,
Yeah,
that
people went
man.
nuts, man. People went crazy.
Mm,
I remember people running from the outside
yeah,
or running
yep.
inside.
That
That
was
thing
an
was,
epic night, yo.
and you know what? That was a
Yo,
That was a fluke, you know. That was a
Really?
fluke. It just happened. What happened? We wanted to shoot a scene outside of the sports hall,
Oh.
but we heard the basketball game going on, and we
Mm-hmm.
went in.
With the
The,
CDRs.
the reaction of the people, no, but the
Oh.
reaction of the people, we were like, you know what? And the director, Bunny House, was like, listen, y'all ride them bikes in there.
Man, hold on. We just got an exclusive. An exclusive. So Bonnie Al's was a man who directed Crazy?
Yeah, yeah,
Man, oh
yeah.
man.
Listen,
Wow. Wow.
it was crazy, man. Bunny House said, listen, y'all ride these bikes in there and let's do it. We can only get one shot at this because a
Mm-hmm.
basketball game is going on. And listen, the fellas for the basketball game were like, yeah, do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
we just went in, we did it, and it was
It
crazy,
was
man.
crazy, an iconic moment, man.
It
That shit
was,
was
man. It was,
crazy.
it was, it
I
was,
was
man.
there the night that the whole place, yeah, I electrified that the whole place, and like it was like
It was, man. Listen,
damn.
I have a nice little musical journey, man. You know, and I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for it. And a lot of times I felt that the journey was done, but something new just keep popping up. Something new just keep
Which
popping up, man.
which brings me to my next question. Will we ever see a times two tour? Is that something that we could count on?
Um,
Because hold on, before you answer, I don't know if I have would have ever told you this. I think it was 2018 or 17 when they had the no 2018 when they had the carnival here in Guyana. They had Wet Wednesday and Marshall Montana perform, and then you perform, and then Jomo
yeah,
perform. But
yeah.
listen to me, I actually went to that show because I heard you and Jomo was on on
A
the
lot
list
of
to
people,
perform.
a lot
So
of
I am thinking that I'm gonna get put in this nostalgic vibes and thing like that,
uh,
Next thing you know, you come on and perform, Jomo come on and perform, and y'all didn't do nothing together. I'm like, what did bring
oh,
these guys on? I even went on Facebook. I say Adrian Dutchin and Jomo doesn't care about their fans.
listen,
They
listen.
don't care about their fans. What
A,
was that about?
a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people went there. I wouldn't lie. A lot of people went there to see us perform together, and
Yeah.
I
Because
was
I'm
shocked.
thinking, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the first time you guys would have actually shared the same venue after many years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what ended up happening is that we got contracted separately. And
Oh.
I wasn't 100% sure that I would make the show. You know what I mean? And we didn't rehearse anything together. It was a very iffy something. And
Okay.
and they didn't want to do it off of ifs or buts. They just wanted us to make it happen. Um but it was no bad blood. It was nothing like that. It's just that it was business. It was business. You know what I mean? But a lot of people wanted us to perform. Um, trust me, I had some comments on my Instagram. I had like about 30, 40 comments about it on my Instagram. People were like, um, "What happened? Y'all didn't do crazy. Y'all didn't do hands
Mm,
up. Y'all didn't do
mm,
put back. Y'all didn't." Yeah, people, and I was actually surprised. I was very
mm.
surprised. So I mean, you never know, man. You never
So,
know.
how is your relationship with Jomo, man?
We're good. We're good. Everybody doing their own thing right now. I'm here. He's there, and a lot of contracts that we couldn't fulfill is because of the matter of fact that people wanted us together there. They didn't want me here, he there. They didn't want the separation. They wanted us there together. And when I was done with a lot of my contractual agreements with Digicel and GT&T and all the SoCal and DDL and all them stuff, I just made sure that it was a clean slate, and then I made a move, and I had to do things different, and the moves that I made was very family orientated. I didn't have a choice. So I got past it. It was a rough time. I got past it, but you know what I noticed with myself, man? I have a lot of rough patches, man, and I always deal with them. So I must say thanks again to my mothers for always saying that don't give up, because a lot of times I would say, boy, I would say, boy, this it. It's
You
whatever.
you 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 was telling me earlier that you had a surprise for me. Now I got a surprise for you. You know.
Yo, them guys, boy, I ain't able with them, man.
I hearing some nice in the background. All right, good. Somebody got on a radio or something.
It's probably couple is listening to the radio, man.
Oh, it's Gucci Boss.
Gucci, take your radio off, man.
No, it's not Gucci Boss. It's not Gucci Boss. It's Capo.
Man, I tell you, see, it's couple
Yeah.
always.
No, I
Always.
don't have a radio.
No,
Oh.
man, I don't have my radio on. I had my mic muted.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got the man Capo Shanti in the building. We got Gucci Boss. So what's happening, fellas?
Blessings, bro. You don't
Which is
know.
my
You know
brother.
what I mean? The day it's up, pushing the thing hard, you know, and gone for the next level right now. Because right
Man.
now, you know what I mean, we joining with Mr. TikTok himself. And you know what I mean, we taking this guy in the music to the level, man. The fight continues, but we got stronger soldiers now to take it there. And Adrian is the leader, you know. You
But,
understand? The leader speaking
yeah.
now.
Before we go anywhere, shout out to the man East and Benz in the comment. But before we go anywhere, you know, I'm familiar with Gucci Boss. I'm definitely familiar with Adrian. But this is the first time I've heard of Capo Shanti. Well, actually, I heard the name Capo Shanti before, but you know, this is the first time I'm actually, you know, coming across any of his works. So, Capo, you have a couple of seconds to let our viewers know who you are.
Yeah, well, Kappa Shanti, Guyanese born in Georgetown, Prashad Nigar. You know,
Yeah.
I spent a few years in Georgetown, and then I spent a few years in, you know, like 10, 12 years in East Bank, Craig. So I just want to big up everybody from Craig, everybody from Georgetown. But I came over here and, you know, started doing reggae back in the 90s. And strictly dancehall music, you know. But I was more so into the Jamaican culture.
So I
You know
was
what I'm saying?
I was now about to ask that because
Yeah.
I remember listening to like the Jamaican radio stations in the dollar van while being in New York and would be hearing Capo Shanti, Capo Shanti, Capo Shanti. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. You know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So I was mostly entrenched in that culture, being that my best friend is from there, and you know, he's the one who kind of honed my skills when I start writing my first lyrics. You know, my songs never rhyme. So you know, he booked me up one evening in a hallway in a lobby, and he was like, "Yo, brother, you sound good, but you're not rhyme." So it's like he kind of taught me how to rhyme, and you know what I'm saying, like, you know, by just speaking it. And I was very embarrassed. But Kappa Shanti, everybody known me as Guyanese. You know what I'm saying? I would do Guyana Day show in Brooklyn for years and years. And some of the people would be confused as to whether, you know, if I was Guyanese or Yardi.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But after seeing our culture not getting any respect as the Guyanese culture, as the music fraternity on the world stage, I decided that, you know, I have to digress, or, you know, if that's the word, from that part and just focus on my Guyanese culture more, you know what I'm saying? Because I've spent more times with Yardi more than Guyanese, you know what I'm saying? In America, you know, I even spent time in JA and stuff like that, but I'm always Guyanese, you know what I mean? So that's why you heard of me, and but you didn't hear of me at the same time. You know?
So let's talk about this crazy collab that's tearing the whole world apart right now. Ben, whose idea was it to do this collab?
Dutchin.
Oh.
I tell you, sir, the leader finally emerged. You understand? The leader finally emerged. Guyana has been waiting for this moment for the longest.
Definitely.
All right, this is the first time that it's ever been done. 4 Guyanese artists on a track with unity and just flowing. It's never been done. This is history.
What is the response like, man?
Beautiful.
One
Great.
is
Great,
orgasmic.
man.
Orgasmic.
Great. Great, man.
So
Can't complain.
when are we getting the video? Because the
You
video is gonna shed a different light to the song, man.
you go get the video in probably the next
In the next 2 weeks.
in the next 2 to 3 weeks, because we have so much promos and so much stuff that we're doing. It's crazy because and we want to drain and milk and rinse this song out. You know, we want this song to do what it have to do, man.
Okay, so we saw Ben. It's doing really, really good. It's doing extremely well. It's playing on the radio every minute of the day, all the radio station. Is
Yeah.
there anything else that's in the works right now, whereby
In the
you guys are
pipeline.
concerned? Yeah.
You know, definitely stuff are gonna happen. We're gonna do a lot of stuff, but for right now, we're like focusing all our energies on Ben, because we know in our hearts that it's gonna go places and open doors and bring people together. That's what we want. We don't want this song to be just a song that these guys did and it was big, and no. We wanted to bring Guyanese people together. We wanted to bring entertainers together. You know, our Guyanese people could say, listen, we could do this together. We could do this. If these guys can open the door for us, we can go through it, man. You know, we want to help our brothers and sisters that have been trying so hard to get a blind in this damn music business. You know, we hope we can do that for them.
You guys are have definitely set a trend. I could see a lot more of these collabs coming out of Guyanese artists. So Copper Shanti, tell us a little bit about some of the artists that you would have worked with over the years of doing music. You know, some of the international artists and also some of the local artists. 1 second, I think you're muted. Yeah, continue.
When Marlon Usher first came out with Ganja Farmer and his first album, I'm the only artist on that album. You know, as a Guyanese and period, you know, I'm the only artist on the album. I've worked with Pressure Bus Pipe. You know, I already did a video with him, but I never released the video. I've worked with my mentor Pinchas Bandolero. I've done a video with him. Capitan is in the video as a guest. Never released it yet. Maka Diamond, Future Fambo. You know what I'm saying? Like Sabini, man, you know. But I put all of that on hold for my Guyanese culture. Because, you know what I'm saying, the Guyanese music industry doesn't have that respect on the world market. Although we have Grammy Award winners and stuff like that, but in the Caribbean side of the Guyana music industry, it's very hard because they stigmatize us, you know, as you know, this and that and whatever, you know. So we're trying to change that with this song, and we will be changing that with this song. I guarantee you.
Definitely. And Gucci Boss, let me tell you what you would have done.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you what you would have done to yourself, right? You would have put 1,000 tons of pressure upon your shoulder right now with this collab. Guess why? You got you're directly responsible for two of the biggest songs of the year in Guyana. You got Big Uncle, and because of Big Uncle, we add Big Auntie. Two of the biggest songs. And now you got another hit, Ben. You know, you can't do stupidness for your next song. You gotta come bigger and better. That's why you're putting pressure for yourself.
Well,
what
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, right? I have joined, right, the Olympic. I have joined the dream team. You understand what I'm saying? I have joined them Guyanese boys. So when you have hit makers like Adrian and legendary hit makers like Kappa and lyricists like Gotti around you, you know you gotta come on your A game. And me, man, for me, I stick in with my Kwekwe reggae team, right? Because you know that's a genre that we are pushing. That Kwekwe genre is something that we are pushing. All right, that sound, that distinct sound that Guyana only have, right? That no other Caribbean island have. That one man band kind of sound that we call Kwekwe right now. And you know, I gonna give y'all something and next something with, you know, along that line, right? I gonna give y'all something else. It's not gonna be a next Big Uncle, right?
Okay.
It's gonna be something. We're gonna take the women them to a next level, kind of like a spin after Ben. You
Okay.
understand? Because when the woman they're bending, they gotta do one thing. So right now, my focus and my only focus, all right, is on Ben. Like you said, I dropped two already for the year, right? You know, and being a part of Ben is gonna make a third one. You understand? Hey man, the trifecta is here. You
You
know, they
know,
can't deny me no more. I'm a household
they
name now.
cannot, they cannot, they cannot.
They can't
And
deny me no more.
I know you somehow. Everything you just do this got a meaning behind. Like how your name Gucci Boss got a meaning. What is it?
Right.
God understands. What is it?
God understand courage comes
Courage
in
comes in
definitely because others see success.
success. Good. So what does BEND means?
Them guy and these boys, what they do it to the world. so
I was
so
I was
anytime you hear Ben, right, it
yeah.
means them guy and these boys. That's all it means.
So can we expect anything in the not too distant future, or are we gonna allow Ben to just ride out the wave and then
We're
after he
gonna,
die down?
this,
yeah, man, yeah,
this is
man. Then gonna ride the wave, man. Trust me, and don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if a lot of bigger artists than ourselves jump with Ben and they remix it and all kind of thing. Don't be surprised.
That was actually gonna be my next question. Are you
Don't
guys
be
working on
surprised.
a remix? Because I could hear a few females on Ben.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, I could hear a few females, man. So
boy, you never know.
I
You
don't
never,
know, man.
you never know. You never know. Artists and as you know, people in the entertainment aspect is be very crazy and perturb people. So you might hear a grandmother on it or a grandfather. Who knows?
So
you might hear a Spicer or Patrice. Who knows?
Who knows?
that would be dope, man. Sky's the limit. But
Who knows,
you
man?
know,
Who knows?
I would like to get each of your opinions, your opinion on what is your take on the current state of Guyanese music? You know, the evolution and where it can possibly go.
It's
What are your
great.
takes, man?
It's great,
Well,
man. I think the guys are doing a fantastic job. And like my boy Isan Benzi commented, right? I think that dude is really push it. We have a lot of conversation and he takes advice. So I think Isan is gonna get his turn and do his thing, man. But
Yeah.
a lot of young artists coming out of Guyana, they're doing their do, man. They're doing their thing. I think they just some of them just need guidance. That's about it, man.
And you see why I decided to do this whole Boss Festival, all right? Because I want other people out there to see the success of our artists. And notice, I'm gonna put out the flyer in a couple of days. I want y'all to notice one thing. I want to use this platform to say, notice I didn't go after all the regular names them. You understand what I'm saying? Notice I go after the ones them where I see them on Facebook. I hear their music. You understand? And because they don't have the finance to push it to a certain level, they don't get that break. So Boss Fest is going to be that platform to give them that break. And who knows? You know what I'm saying? Team Ben might probably show up there and perform. Who knows? That's how we doing it now. Who
Who
knows?
knows?
Them
Who
guy need
knows?
fight. Who
Who
knows?
knows?
Who knows? Who knows? So before we get out of here, because of course, this is the Adrian interview. You know that.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
this is
I
them.
I I,
This is
I
them
actually
guys.
no. I
Hello,
actually
hello. Open Ben everything. You
listen.
understand?
I actually told Adrian that I wanted to do an exclusive with all the artists that's on Ben. But he was like, listen, these guys gotta come in tonight. I was like, you're the boss. So before we let you guys go, starting with you, Kapashanti, you got anything that you would like to say?
well, I just want to say that from the bottom of my heart, Ben is going to be the template for the future of Guyana music, because small islands like St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and all of these islands have music, that can be, like singers and stars that's worldwide. So Ben is gonna be the template. They say is better late than being never. So we are confident that this song is gonna make history. And as Guyanese born, what I'm saying, we have to. That's why we came as four artists, because four is a pillar. and 4 is a foundation. So we're gonna set this template and we're not stopping. So we want all Guyanese to go on Adrian social media, take videos off, like, share, comment, tag all of these DJs. You know what I mean? And it will be successful, more successful than what it is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Brother Gucci,
Yes, sir.
any last words before we put y'all out?
I just want to say, thank. I want to say thank you to everyone that's supporting the song right now, everybody that's sharing it. I want to big up the whole of Burbies, Itika Village, West Bank, Burbies. Big up all my people them in Itika. Big up to all my people them in Whitmore. I love you. All right, big up to all the BV people them from the BV boss himself. All right, I have vote, I have support this. It's going to be available. All right, everywhere. Music is sold and streamed on the 2nd of July. All right. But for all the people that who, if you go on Dunlin Just One Entertainment, DLJ Entertainment, DLJW Entertainment, Pablo G. Gucci Box. All right, you can listen to it. All right. Right. Share it. Okay, you can listen to it. And August 1st, people, Boss Festival, Linden, make sure make sure everybody did it. Because there's going to be all the top artists that's going to be there.
Definitely. And, I'm actually kind of happy that God G is not here. So we definitely going to have to meet again and chop it up. I'm actually happy they come on. So, continue doing what you guys are doing. Gucci Boss, Capashanti. I'll definitely, check out some of your works, Capashanti. And we'll definitely do the interview with the Ben artist. So peace out and you guys be safe, man.
All right, blessings.
And Ben.
Yeah, man.
Ben, so Gucci Boss is on to something,
Them guys.
Gucci Boss is on to something. Let me tell you something. The first time I saw Gucci Boss or heard of him there was a youth for change kind of event in Linden, and Gucci went up on the stage in front of the president. David Granger was the president then, and brought a bunch of artists on the stage, and was talking directly to the president about, this is what we need to do in order to allow these artists to make a living off of this music. We got potential. I need to see somebody with that much courage and somebody that's in that mental state of mind, and that's somebody that is not selfish, whereby he could have gone on the stage and just tried to promote himself, but he used that time to basically promote the people around him and the whole thing that was happening with their music from Linden and Barbies and stuff like that. So kudos to Gucci Boss, man. Kudos. The man is onto something. The man is onto something.
He's a good dude, man. He's a good
man
dude.
is onto something, yo. Trust me.
Good dude, man.
Let me tell you something. I'm a visionary and I'm seeing it, man.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it. Big up yourself, Sean Demrock. That Rep 592 is coming this Friday.
Sean is a good dude too.
Yeah, man.
These are guys that support, you know what I mean? That I could always link Sean and say, yo, send my 2 trucker with this on it, send my t-shirt with this on it. Sean is always on the A game. I'm ready for your Dutchin. I got your size, it coming. That's how it is, man. We help each other.
Yeah, I actually saw you made a couple of videos on your Instagram, calling out some international DJs who don't support Guyanese music and stuff, or who don't play Guyanese music, play support Tomato. So, and I don't know what sparked that video, man. What was the story behind those videos?
To be honest, I was fed up, man. Like, I'm tired of hearing, like, every time there's a big event or a Caribbean thing happening, they big up everybody. Big up Guyana, my Guyanese posse. And this not, and these people can't even play one song from Guyana, I think that's so like you disrespecting us. Like, and then when your party happening, it's a bunch of Guyanese there, like about 50 Guyanese people in the damn place that give you the money, support your stuff, and You never even support the artist in no way, and you have such a big platform. I just want to know if it gonna hurt you for take 5 minutes or 3 minutes out of your time for play a Guyanese tune. You could imagine. Happy 55th Independence to all my Guyanese people, one big thing, and then after that you play Faluma Ding Ding Ding. I'm like
What?
these people, it like, come on, man. I did it because I don't want you. If you blackball me because I call you out, okay, fine. You don't gotta play Adrian Dutchin, but you got Poonam Singh, you got Tamika Marshall, you got other people that you could play, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Brandon Harding, you got Ethan
Samuel
Benson,
Meadows.
you got tunes, you got so much music coming up because first they used to say, the music used to sound like shit. That's plain what they used to say. You should throw it in the garbage. So we said, okay, we spend time and time and time working on we craft. It's singing like we're supposed to sound like. What's the problem now? What is the problem? I don't know. I don't know. I just fed up with these people, man. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is, man.
Did Young Chow really block you from Instagram?
Yeah, bro. No, Young Chow blocked me. No reason. And if it wasn't for this guy, King Africa, King Africa is I didn't even know this guy so well connected. He's a Guyanese. I didn't know he was a Guyanese.
Whoa.
He saw the thing on Instagram and he linked me and said, yo, I don't like this. Link me now. Let me make a call. Within the space of 2 minutes, bro, this man called Young Chow and we were on the phone and we were going back and forth. But their thing is that what I did, I should have not done it on their page in public. I should have inboxed them. And I was like, man, if I inbox you, ain't no way you see me inbox.
That's true. That's true.
You got a whole bunch of people in your inbox trying to thing you. So I didn't able with that. So me and Young Chow thing got resolved, and then it was Nori's time. Oh my God, that dude is something else, boy. Right? Oh man, that dude said. So you get all your Guyanese minions to come and destroy my page for cuss out on my page and this, and I said, oh my God, this dude was just I don't know, man. He's a very strong person, boy. You gotta have some balls to deal with that man, boy.
But do you think in this technological era we need those DJs?
I don't think we need them, but they're still good because okay, it's like this, right? I mean, I have 100,000 plus followers on Instagram, right?
You're verified.
Good, right? But if all these Guyanese people would give their Guyanese people support, we wouldn't need them. We wouldn't need them because look at this. The baby and all of them got 3-point-something million people and all them thing that supports them. That's the reason why they don't need no record label. They don't need them kind of things because
facts.
I could just put my music on Instagram or whatever and
sell it from there.
From right there. But if our Guyanese people would come together and support, and just like how the Trinis doing it, the Bajans doing it, it would be something big. It would be something big. But you know what's take for that happen? I guarantee you this. You're going to hear Ben on 105 and Hot 97 and it's trouble. I think Guyanese people just need a push, a little inspiration that we could do it. We could do it. And from then, it's trouble.
Bro, but let me tell you something. I think we have a problem as a people when it comes to supporting each other, man. Listen, fusion is the future. When these artists get to understand the importance of collaboration and collaborating with each other, you're gonna see the amount of collaboration we're gonna have. You know, let me tell you something. I used to do these reviews videos, and that's when I got a rude awakening, brother. I do reviews videos with these artists, and these artists ain't even supporting it themselves. I promoting their music, you know. You see, like how I would tag you in the flyer and you would reshare to your story. I would have done that for many artists for their videos that I did reviews. So, and them man don't even reshare it. So that's one of the main reasons I stopped doing reviews video, brother. If you look at my channel, I don't do no more review video.
Well, you
Because
see, it's editorial, and that's how I felt about music. I felt
yeah.
that, man, you're just doing and you just push it, and but yeah. So what the hell do it for? That, yeah.
Let Louis come off with a little bit to see the man got the G's in the building. Louis just bring him in real fast, car. He late for school. You can get locked out the gate. You can get licks from your teacher.
This man always late, by. Oh shit!
I know. I was just telling him I'm happy that you didn't show up, so we can have an official exclusive Ben interview sometime next week.
I could leave so y'all could have it.
No. You're already here, and we will have it. We will have it. We need all for you guys together, and you know the fans them have to know everything about what's going on with y'all, man. But what's happening, Gaddy?
I received the general sent me the link. So I clicked the link. I said, "Oh Jesus Christ!" First thing this morning, I said, "Oh God, is she late again?" Yeah, man. But we enjoying the success of the song, man. Adrian did a phenomenal job with this one, linking us all together, and we having a time with this, man. It's been tremendous. A lot of work every day is an interview. We had radio station, we had podcast. Man, I've been doing music for so long. I never do so much work for one single yet.
Gaddy, man, trust me, sky's the limit, and you know you're putting in the works. And it's no secret that I would have told you this, that I wasn't a Gaddy G fan up until recently. I told you this before, but let me tell you something. You got one of my favorite songs that's out right now, Money Dreams, and where's the video for Money Dreams, brother?
Man,
Where is the video?
We working and thing is like we can't get a chance to do everything because I mean CJ doing his own thing, I'm doing my own thing. Everybody here, everybody there, but we've been was supposed to do that video a long time. It's just not getting at the time to get to it, you know.
Nah, we need that video. We need some visuals to that song because that song is dope. And Gaddy, you're one of the most consistent artists, one of the most consistent Guyanese artists. How do you maintain that consistency, man?
Well, I like to say I already made a name for myself in our community. So me, I just try to keep consistent to remain relevant as one of the elders in this. Being that I've been doing this for over the years. Every now and then I would try to drop a new single just so that people could see that I'm working. Remaining relevant is important to me. I don't want to be the running things. I don't want to be number one. I just want to be relevant. I just want to be in the conversation.
So as I was telling Gucci Boss earlier, he put almost 1,000 tons on his shoulder by doing this collab with Adrian Dutchin because of the success. What's next for Gaddy G? You know you gotta supersede this, eh? You know you're putting pressure for yourself, eh? So what's next? What can we expect?
No, man, that's how it is. That's how it is. When you every song you release, you don't know what to expect. Like we wouldn't know what to expect when we drop this song. We wouldn't know what it's gonna take.
Nah. Four iconic musicians, man. Come on. Look. Come on, man.
I wouldn't say pressure because if I go and drop a single right now, it's just gonna be me expressing what I have to express. You know what I mean? You have an iconic person like Adrian Dutchin on it. You have Gucci, you have me. You have four people promoting this track simultaneously. So of course it's gonna take off. Now if I drop a song by myself, that's gonna be one man promoting it. So you know what I mean?
but it could have the same impact. Trust me, it depends on what type of song it is and the contents of that song.
Most of the music that connected to people I never had to promote, to be honest.
No, that's true.
If a song is good, it takes off for itself. It does the work for itself. Now, I mean, this song that we have right now, Ben, it's a hot song. It's a nice song. Everybody love it. Everywhere we go, everybody's showing us love and the energy that we bring with it. We believe in people flabbergasted when we finish performing it and stuff like that. So, man, it's just a good experience. And right now, we trying to show the youth that we have unity amongst the elders, and if we could come together, because right now, to be honest, in the Guyanese industry, is everybody fighting this, body fighting nobody, kind of thing. We're just showing them, man, that if we come together, you could do something great.
Fusion is definitely the future. And I was saying to the guys earlier, I could definitely hear a female or two female on this track. If there was ever a remix, who would you like to see on the remix, man? As female artists, whether locally or internationally?
Personally, nah, I'm good locally because I supporting the guy in this thing. International, done international.
Aye.
I would love like a Jackie Jacks.
Well, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Love like a Jackie Jacks. And I would put a Shelly G or a Nesta on this.
Well, Shelly's over there with y'all and Nesta's over there. So we're gonna see what we can do from this end to see if Jackie would be done. I'm sure, man. I'm almost positive that she would definitely want to do something. And to think about it, Jackie would kill that track. Jackie.
Yeah, man. This is up Jackie Lane right here. And
yeah.
Jackie has been quiet. Jackie is one of my favorite female artists out of the Guyana. All three of them.
And then I could see Shelly coming with some exotic lyrics and
Shelly like answer back bad. So I would Shelly answer back this by herself.
Yeah. I can see that. So what else does Gotti G have in the works? What can we expect from Gotti G, man?
AJ Records is dropping a rhythm that we've been working on. Like I've been did my song on the rhythm for like a month now, and AJ is about to release that. So I'm sure soon you might see that circulating. I have a song called Know What List Man on it. It's just a song having fun talking about, you know what I mean? Some of the man with the woman that should have in their life. But soon you will see that.
All right, so before I kick you out of the studio, any last words?
Yeah, man, big up yourself. Keep up the good work. Adrian Dutchin, my brother. Thank you again for having me on the track, man. We're having fun with this. The video shoot is coming up. People follow Gotti G on social media, on all social platforms at Gotti G. That's GADDIE G on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere.
Definitely, man. Thanks for coming through. And remember, we will definitely have that exclusive Ben interview. So, you know, make yourself available, right?
Yeah. I'll be ready for that.
Take it easy, brother. Keep up the good work, man.
Respect.
Yeah.
Yes,
man. Gotti G, man, one of the most consistent, man. That guy has been doing his thing, man.
The men them jumping in.
Yeah. The man, he been doing his thing, and you gotta give him, you know, props for that. But you know, we're over program time. But before we go, Adrian, I wanna play a little game with you. I'll call a few names, and you're gonna tell me the first thing that comes to mind.
All right, cool.
All right, the first name, Lisa Punch.
Funny.
Funny?
Funny, yeah, funny.
All right.
Lisa used to got me laughing. This is me laughing. Like, yeah, she's a good person.
Eddie Grant.
Legend.
Vicardi Singh.
Who?
Vicardi Singh.
I don't know who's the.
Adrian, you don't know who Vicardi Singh is?
I don't know who's the.
Really?
Who's the long hair guy with the guitar?
The guy with the most views right now, who got the song with the most views, Never Gonna Leave. The chutney guy.
Oh, the chutney guy. Oh, well, look at that. Listen. The reason why I can't even think, I don't even be on YouTube, so I get a pass.
He's one of the most popular musicians here in Guyana.
Oh yeah,
his song plays the most on every radio station.
What song is that? Was it?
You tell me that you're never gonna leave. You didn't tell me. You never heard that song? Nah, boy. You listen. You never heard how I singing it. I probably mess up the song,
but since you tell me though, and you call the name and them thing, I gonna research it.
Let me tell you something, man. Those guys got a crazy wave going on here in Guyana. Those chutney guys, Vicardi, Tony Cuts, you know, the Johnny Walker guy, Bounty Singh, Sonia Singh. Man, those guys have a serious wave going on. And
that's what we need. That's what we need.
Trust me. Go and look up this film, man. And they're Vicardi and Tony Cuts, they're currently the ambassador for Stag Beer right now in Guyana.
That's good, man. Listen,
those guys are doing a thing. So
That's what we need because in Trinidad, them man got a serious chutney thing too. That's what we
Mhm.
need. The soca need the thing, the
And
chutney need the
let me
thing.
tell you something. He actually went up for the Chutney International competition in
Yeah,
Trinidad this year. Yeah, I think he
that's good.
brought second or third or something. But the people were saying that he got cheated. He's supposed to won
Mm,
the crown,
well,
the International Chutney Monarch crown.
no, listen,
Yeah,
listen. Whoever in Guyana making a breakthrough, I'm happy. I'm just happy because people need to know that the place is a talented place, man. You know,
we are.
it's
All
a
right,
talented place, a talented people, man.
all right then. So Charmy Blackman,
Ah, legend too, man. Legend,
big,
legend. I've learned a lot. Big. I've learned a lot from Charmin. Man.
all
I have a
right,
lot of respect for Charmin.
definitely. You know that's one of my favorite. And last but not least, Baby Skello.
Uh, I nothing. I have no words. I have no words. I
But
have no words.
but
I,
but
I would say,
but
I would
but
say,
but
listen, you know
yeah.
what? I would say he have his own unique way of doing his things, man. That's why everybody have their own unique way of doing things, man. You know, and I guess however he just do his stuff, that's his thing. And I'm a person I respect people for doing things their way. You know what I mean? So if it's working for him, hey, do it,
But
do it.
look at the best thing about it. You know who he is.
Yeah, yeah. But if it's working for you,
Hmm.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Definitely, definitely. All right. So did we forget to talk about anything?
Nah, man. Just the people go follow me at I am Adrian Dutchin on Instagram. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Share, bab. See what's going on with Ben. You're gonna enjoy the ride. Trust me, you're gonna enjoy the ride. We have a lot of surprises in store with Ben, man, and you're gonna have a good time, man. You're gonna have a very, very good time.
All right. I'll give you a chance to nominate a few persons that you think should appear here on Intoxicated. I mean, the other singers that is featured on Ben will be here, so it don't make sense
I'm not sure
nominating
if
them.
my boy. I'm not sure if my boy Isan have been on it as yet. Uh,
Well, listen, funny story. I went to record a song at Izan studio today.
Isan need to be on there. You know what I
No,
mean?
that is inevitable, man. That
The-
is
the- the,
inevitable.
you got Brandon Hardin. You got a lot of other people. Maybe you need to do Baby Skeleto. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to do Baby Skeleto and the whole chutney fraternity. Maybe you need to do all the people from Guyana. You need to do
And
all of them.
that's the plan. I already
That's the
did
plan.
Tony Cuts.
That's the
So,
plan.
that's the plan.
Yeah, man.
I try to promote and support the
As much.
culture however I can, but
Yeah, man. We gotta say respect to you for that too, because what you doing it takes guts to do that. You say, look, I can promote my own people.
definitely, man.
I ain't care who cuss me, I ain't care who say what. Even if they even want to promote themselves, I can promote
Hmm.
them.
Yeah, yeah,
Respect.
that's a must, man.
So
I know.
respect to you, man.
Yeah,
Respect.
definitely, man. And big shout out to the man Sean Dem Rock, man. My
Yo,
college
Chuck,
so we Friday, man. History in the making.
you
So
like you can't wait to
I
hear that.
can't wait. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I saw it got some new artists on there that I never
Yeah,
heard before. So
yeah, man.
you know,
A lot of people doing their thing, man. Junior B, all them people doing their thing, man. You know what I mean? I have music coming up with Junior B. I have music coming up with Lil Million. I have music coming up with Isan Benzi. So
mm.
I decided to do a lot of spreading of my wings. You know what I mean?
Man, that's necessary. It is necessary.
Yeah, man.
Fusion is the future. And people, Guyanese got this mentality whereby we think, oh, if I collab with he can teach some of me fans and he can get a little shine off for me. No, brother. No, it's okay to allow others to shine while you're shining.
Listen, every,
It's necessary. For example, look at DJ Khaled. Look at DJ Khaled approach to music.
yeah, and everybody have their own vibe. Everybody have their own energy on a track. So as long as you fuse together, and as long as you make something good, is an energy you're letting out to the world, man. It's an energy, and why not let out the energy to the world? Why not let out a good energy? You know what I mean? And and that's one of the reasons why I said, listen, I want to do a lot of collaborations this year because um let everybody get a chance. Let everybody get it.
Mhm.
People look at me like, yo, Adrian, man, why you don't do this with this person to let them get a little blind and this? We working together. But I always say too, timings is the right thing.
Gotta
Right
trust God's
time,
timing, man.
right time, right track. Things gonna happen, man.
Definitely. Well,
Yes, sir.
it's been over an hour and almost 15 minutes that
Yes,
we've
man.
been on. Let me tell you, Adrian, what you would have done for, the Guyanese music, seeing it's unbelievable, and we appreciate you, we love you, we respect you. Keep them it's coming, man. Keep them it's coming.
Listen,
You're definitely on the Mount Rushmore of
man.
musicians here in Guyana, man.
Thanks a lot, man. I go in when you see this interview done. I go in inside and eat some. Wait, name right now. I go
Oh,
in
baby,
inside and eat some garlic shrimp right now. I go in inside. I going to eat some garlic shrimp and I'm going to eat some vegetables, man.
All right, then. So
All right,
take
man.
it easy, be safe,
All
and keep them it's coming, brother.
right, break up, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. Yes, folks, there you had it. The man himself, Adrian Dutchin, the legend. You know, uh, Let me just say thanks to everybody who would have been in tune with us for the past hour. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And we're gonna try to do one of these interviews. One of these interview every Tuesday. It's no secret that I would have taken a break over the past couple of weeks because of work and other stuff that I'm involved in. But I'm definitely gonna try to do one of these videos. Every Tuesday with a different Guyanese artist, whether it's in Guyana or out of Guyana. So, and also, Friday. I don't know if Sean he's in the chat right now. I don't know. Let me see if I could send him the link so he could come in real quick and give y'all a 15-second or a 30-second promo on what's happening on Friday. We're definitely gonna be doing some interviews. We're definitely gonna be doing some interviews. Let me see, Sean. Let me see. I'm gonna send him this link. Let me see if he's gonna join. So yeah, Sean, I just sent you the link. The people that want to know what's happening Friday, so come in, take a little 30 seconds, and tell the people them what really going on. Let me see if I can call him rather. Yeah. I just send you. Oh, let me see. Would you be able to come in the. Oh, easier.
What's up? What up? What
Bro,
up?
I caught you off guard. Tell the people that we're going on this Friday really, really fast.
This Friday, um, I'm trying to contain myself, but it's this project here is going to be an eye opener to a lot of people.
Okay.
Because of the amount of tracks, and we have a whole, I would say maybe like 25 or 26 new artists added to the project.
Nice.
It's 37 tracks. So
Whoa.
I went overboard, right? But it's like it just blows my mind to really see how many good artists we have out there. But it's just doing this project, it has revealed so much to me, bro.
So when are we gonna be starting the interview, the promo run for this volume?
37 artists.
You gotta let me know. You know I'm here. You know you have my support.
I mean, the last time we did it, it was I think we were doing like maybe like 10 at a time or something.
Yeah, 10, sometimes 4.
Oh, and the other thing is we got five female artists on the album.
Nice.
Volume 2 was the first time I did a female. It was one actually, and that was since Volume 2. So Volume 5 now we got 5 new artists.
Nice diversity.
Female artists. So I'm excited about that too. And they got some. It's It's dope, man. It's dope. So with the interviews, we're gonna discuss how we're gonna do that because there's so many. But I'll find a way. I'll find a way to do it. I'll find a way to do it.
All right, man. So Friday, man.
Friday,
Friday.
free stream, free download, and they can also listen the volume 1 to volume 4 on the link rep 592 albums with a S dot demrock dot com.
All
Rep
right, brother.
592 albums. You can find all the albums there. You can listen, stream, download, and the full works.
All right,
And
brother.
as always, I just want to always thank you for availing yourself to help promote this album and help promoting Guyanese period.
Definitely, man.
And you're doing a very good job, so I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot.
Definitely, man. Definitely. You too, man. Keep doing your thing, man. The sky is the limit. Great
Yes,
things
sir.
are in store for us, man. Great
Yes.
things.
So
I see the
Friday.
man GT reaction that Dwayne is in the comments. So big up yourself, Dwayne. Doing an
Oh, yeah,
awesome
yeah.
job, man. So
I think he did a reaction for the albums too.
okay, yeah. So the
Yeah,
man is doing amazing things. So big up yourself. So Sean, big up yourself. Can't wait for Friday, man. Take it easy.
Yes, I thank you so much, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man, the man Demrock. So yeah, it has been a pleasure. Thanks for being in tune. Remember to share, comment, subscribe, and like the content. I am your host, J.L. Adams. Until next time, be safe, be respectful, and do whatever you can to promote the culture. To remember, there's a line in our national pledge. To dedicate my energies towards the happiness and prosperity of Guyana. Make that something that you're aspiring to do or something that you want to do. Don't just say it, do it and be it. Good night, Guyana. Good night, Internet World. Peace out.